Okay, so now we've created the templates. If you haven't created the Swayle specific templates yet, click on the banner to go to the video that explains how you do that. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create the sequences, making use of the templates. So let's start by going into the sequence management. So we'll go to automations, sequences, and then create from scratch. We'll start by creating the pure email sequence. So we'll start by creating an automated email, add email content, and then we'll search for the pure email sequence template 1. Next, we'll add the second template and make sure that you always reply to the first email so that everything is threaded nicely. So we'll reply to the first email, we'll enter the second template, and then I'll just go ahead and enter the rest of the sequence, and I'll get back to you in a second. Now that we've added every step, let's make sure that we've spaced these emails out quite a bit. So we'll start by the first one, and then we'll wait a couple of days to send the second one. Let's say 3 business days. And then after that, let's space them out using either 4 or 5 days, just to make sure that we don't bother the people unnecessarily, but just are persistent in our outreach. So we'll alternate between 5 and 4 days for the rest of the sequence. And that's everything done. So now we've created the first sequence. So let's call that Swayle pure email. Swayle pure email. And that's the first one. Let's see. And that's the first one done. So let's click save and then make sure that everyone has access to the sequence. Save. So let's go ahead and create the second sequence. We'll create the call heavy sequence next. So that starts with the call task. So press here and then you press personalize, search for call heavy, and then call 1. Just press add, and then I'll add the next steps. So I'll be right back with you. There we go. So now we've added every step. Again, make sure that each email replied to the first email in the thread, and make sure that you space the activities out with a couple of days in between. We recommend between 3 and 5 days between each step. Also, in this sequence, you can add as many call tasks as you like, depending on how much you want to focus on the calls and how much you want to focus on the emails. If you want to add a call step, simply just press any plus between any step you want to add it. Add call task, do the same personalization token, the call heavy sequence, call 1. That's the same call you're going to use every time. Press add, and then you have another call step, and you are free to add these wherever you want. Let's call this the call heavy sequence. So let's do Swayle, call heavy, and that's the sequence done. So press save and make sure again that everyone can use it. Finally, we'll create the channel mix sequence. So let's go back to all sequences, create sequence, and then we're going to start with an email in the channel mix. So search for channel mix 1, add a second email. There we go. And that's channel mix 2. And then the next step is a call task. So let's add a call task. Search here for channel mix sequence, and that's the call, add. And the next one after that is a LinkedIn message. So we'll do a general task, personalized, and then channel, and then do LinkedIn. And then I'll just add the rest of the emails. Again, make sure that you reply to the first email in the thread. So that's every step added. Again, make sure that you space these out, again, between 3 and 5 days between each step. And let's call this now the Swayle channel mix. Press save, and then make sure that everyone has access. And that's every sequence created. So now we've used the templates that we created in the previous video, and now we can use them in the sequences that we created now. All you have to do now is enter a contact, press generate, and then enroll in the sequence that you'd like.